We found the island Tim Cheese is keeping Agent 5.5. Myself, Marvin Beak, and Pengu, backed by the Pork Mafia, are on our way to deliver justice. Tim Cheese, Simon Claw, the ones who dared kidnap Agent 5.5, didn't expect we would come so soon. Marvin's eyes can see for miles. He did not miss a thing. We knew this was the place, and Pengu is already on the inside, tracking their every move. We're here. No more hiding. Tim Cheese and Simon Claw thought they could take Agent 5.5 and disappear. They were wrong. They fought hard. Simon took down 50 agents by himself. But in the end, numbers matter, and the numbers of the Pork Mafia was too overwhelming. They escaped, for now, but they know we're coming, and they won't get far. Agent 5.5 is safe, mission complete. But this fight, it's far from over. We won this round, but Simon and Tim, they're still out there, and when they come back, we'll be waiting. They thought they had me. They crept into my house, spilled my men's blood, and cornered me like a rat. But my name's not Tim, it's Bob Bacon, and what they don't know is that I saw them coming before they even stepped through the door. They thought they could break me with their guns, their threats, but I saw it coming. All of it. Every move, every turn. This wasn't the first time I've danced with the devil. They walked straight into my trap. This time, I have the help of a few friends. They thought they had me cornered, but look where we are now. Simon Claw, caged like a rabid animal. And Tim, you've got a choice to make. You want your friend back, Tim? Then bring us Pengu.
Don't do it, Tim.
You started this war, Tim. Now you're gonna help me finish it. Will Tim choose loyalty to the brotherhood he once knew, or the power he's fought to build on his own terms? They came in like thunder. Tim and Simon stormed my hideout without mercy. Gunfire in the halls, screams echoing off the walls I built. They didn't come to talk. They came to send a message that no one's safe, not even me. They said my pigs were scammers, that I was running games again. But they weren't cons, they were search teams, trying to bring Pengu home. And now here I am, cornered in my own kingdom, trying to think 10 steps ahead with no moves left on the board. But while they were busy putting a bullet through my front door, they forgot about the back. Marvin, he made it to the island, hurt, bleeding, but breathing. He moved like a ghost, through shadows, through pain. He knew the layout, knew the risks. But he didn't hesitate. He wasn't just saving a friend. He was making all this mean something. They think they've won, think they've broken me. But Marvin and Pengu, they're on their way back. Tim Cheese, after the recent announcement that John Pork is still alive, you might think you've gotten off lightly. You couldn't be more wrong. The unforgivable act you attempted against my cousin has sealed your fate. There is no corner of this earth where you can't escape my reach. Hiding in Ohio is a futile endeavor. My operatives are deployed throughout the state and they know the locations of your little cheese bites. Your sanctuary is a mere illusion. If the authorities didn't ban me from Ohio, I would be there myself. But rest assured, when you attempt to flee, and you will, I will be delivering justice personally. Your feeble attempt to intimidate me with a gigantic robotic pigeon army circling my house is laughable. They are blind to my true whereabouts, unaware of the depths I've descended into to prepare for this moment. Calling all allies. Agent 5.5, Marvin Beak, Jason Fang, Jim Pork, Justin Cheddar, and Pengu. Our past differences pale in comparison to the threat that is Tim Cheese. Tim, your days are numbered. The shadows whisper your demise, and I am the harbinger of your end.
My name is Simon Claw, and this is my story. For the headlines, before the chaos, we were just 3 kids on the same block. A pig, a rat, and a panther. Then Pork got famous, started shaking hands with strangers, and forgetting the ones that starved next to him. Me and Cheese, we stayed behind, did what we had to do, just to keep the lights on. Then came the night, blue lights, one way out. One of us had to run, so I made the choice. I took the fall, didn't flinch, didn't fold. They locked me up and threw away the key. 5 years later, Pork, not a letter, not a word. Guess success got loud enough to drown out loyalty. Everyone turned their back on me, except one man. Funny, ain't it? The world cries for the pig they barely knew, but spits on the rat that stayed true.
My name is Bob Bacon, and I am John Pork's cousin. But before all this, me and Tim Cheese were partners, brothers in the shadows. We ran the underground together. The perfect balance. Me, the precision. Him, the spectacle. I kept things clean, efficient. No witnesses, no loose ends. But Tim, he always had to be seen. You're reckless. You think this is a movie? We don't get second takes, Tim.
And you think hiding in the shadows makes you better than me? Face it, Bob. You're just a machine. No fun, no soul.
He thought I was cold, emotionless. Maybe I was, but I got the job done. No mistakes, no mess. Tim, he wanted the spotlight, and that spotlight burned everything we built to the ground. John Pork wasn't a part of this. He was my blood. He didn't deserve to be dragged into our war. You wanted to send a message, didn't you, Timmy? You wanted me to feel helpless, broken, like I had lost. But here's where you miscalculated. I don't break, I hunt.
I am Marvin Beak, and I'm here to tell you how I am going to take revenge on Tim Cheese for what he did to my best friend, John Pork. As you can see, I created several weapons to give Tim Cheese all the damage he deserves. I have a mysterious plan to find Tim Cheese. I'll tell you all about my plan. After good investigations from Agent 5.5, I know where Tim Cheese is located. I want to go to that place, but it's too dangerous on my own. I need more people. Do you know someone?
I am Echo Chameleon. They thought I disappeared, but I don't vanish. I camouflage and collect. While they played politics and power, I was memorizing the night John Pork screamed. I don't need guns. I carry recordings, and every file I kept is a grave waiting to open. I won't warn them again. When I press play, someone's world ends.
After Simon Claw was freed, thanks to Tim Cheese and his loyal deed, an attack was executed by Pengu and his greed, leaving no option for the crew but to make him bleed, along with Bob Bacon and Marvin Beak. When the day faded into night, and on us, the moon was shining its light, I handed them a map with islands away from sight. Little did we know, as we were preparing the gear, there was a tracker planted on the boat's rear. As they were headed on their way, far away. To protect my territory, I had to stay. Following Tim Cheese and Simon Claw's tracks, Special Agent 5.5 was able to locate my whereabouts. But soon enough, with an unexpected SWAT operation invading my land, the plan slipped out of my hand. With nowhere to escape, I had to make a call. Accepting my fate, I decided to take the fall.
They thought they had me. They crept into my house, spilled my men's blood, and cornered me like a rat. But my name's not Tim. It's Bob Bacon, and what they don't know is that I saw them coming before they even stepped through the door. They thought they could break me with their guns, their threats, but I saw it coming. All of it. Every move, every turn. This wasn't the first time I've danced with the devil. They walked straight into my trap. This time, I have the help of a few friends. They thought they had me cornered, but look where we are now. Simon Claw, caged like a rabid animal. And Tim, you've got a choice to make. You want your friend back, Tim? Then bring us Pengu.
Don't do it, Tim.
You started this war, Tim. Now you're gonna help me finish it. Will Tim choose loyalty to the brotherhood he once knew, or the power he's fought to build on his own terms?
I am Marvin Beak, and this is how I got rescued. Bob, Polly, Pengu all came to save me, but there was Simon, having Polly as his target. He shot her cold-blooded. It was the end for Polly. But Bob striked back. Simon had no choice but to run. That's when I saw my opportunity. I ran away limping. Luckily, I made it to the boat and we sailed away. That's how I got rescued from the island.